Hey there, and welcome to Cooking with Saucy Sean from Saucy Sean's Fine Eats, where we make real food for real people. So today, I've been inspired. I've been watching Uncle Roger on YouTube, and he inspired me to try making fried rice. I've made fried rice before, but usually I do a couple things wrong. Like one of them, I try and make way too much at one time. But other than that, I can make fried rice. Let's see if Uncle Roger thinks Saucy Sean can make fried rice. So we're going to start with, no, I don't have a wok. I've got a white man wok. It's called a cast iron frying pan. I'm going to start with some oil in there. Uncle Roger really criticizes white people cooking because we have this insane desire to measure stuff. And quite frankly, that's because white people, it's in their genes. They need to know exactly how much stuff to put in. I think it's silly myself. So we're going to let that oil warm up, seasoning up in the pan. So all we're doing for that is just plain old canola cooking oil. Easy to get, cheap, easy, just like me. There we go. Our pan is going to get nice and warm with that oil in it. So Uncle Roger's probably wondering, why is Saucy Sean cooking on a hot plate when he's got a stove behind him? Well, here's why. And for all of you other people out there as well, it's because I can't get a good camera angle at my stove. We tried and it just doesn't work. So we chose to do the hot plate method instead. We get better camera angles, means you can see things a bit better. That's going to take some garlic, slice it up. Oil's getting nice and hot in there. I'm going to put it just to the side for a second. I'm going to take a shallot, slice it up, get the skin off of it, put that aside, just give this a nice little slice. I don't pretend to be a professional chef and have insane knife skills. That's not who I am. I'm just a regular Joe, well, Sean, who likes to cook. So we're going to take our shallot and our garlic, toss it in there, let it start frying up. Now, Saucy Sean forgot to buy an important ingredient. So I'm going to peel this garlic lightly here. I forgot to buy chili peppers, so I'm going to white this out a little bit. I'm going to use a jalapeno. But I'm also going to use a bunch of ginger. Really like ginger. Cut some of it up finely here. And stick it in. Oh, look at that. It's starting to get too hot. Rounding that up. There we go. We'll just give that a minute. Put our ginger in. I'm going to do 3 eggs in this one. Why? Because it's going to be an egg fried rice. And I might as well use some eggs. Oh, that's smelling wonderful. Put the egg in there. Put the egg in there. Put the egg in there. There we go. Let that egg cook up nicely. While that's happening, I'm going to dice up my jalapeno because we want to give this a little bit of kick to it. Even though it should be a chili pepper, a jalapeno will work just as well. So this recipe isn't a hard and fast recipe with measurements. It's just throw stuff in, see how it turns out. There we go. Now cooking a lot of Asian food is a lot easier in a wok. But if you don't have one, that doesn't mean you can't give it a try and make something that's a close resemblance, right? That's at least how I look at it. So let that egg cook, flip it over. Now, when you're making fried rice, you don't want to use fresh hot rice. You want to use leftover rice that's cooled. Your rice should, well, look at this. It just falls apart, right? It shouldn't be lumpy. I mean, there will be some. We all know that. Get that jalapeno cooking in there. Okay, our eggs about done. So we're going to throw our rice in. This is, actually, I made up a whole bunch of rice earlier. Coconut rice. Jasmine rice, a little bit of coconut milk. Really good stuff. Probably going to make more fried rice later because I'm going to dehydrate some to take backpacking with us. Yes, I said I'd dehydrate this rice. Fried rice out backpacking is awesome. So this is just going to be egg fried rice. You can also make pork fried rice. You can make any kind of fried rice you want. You can add some what's it called, barbecue pork in it. You could add some beef into it. You could add some bacon if you want. There we go. Start mixing that up. Yeah, you know what? I put too much rice in here. But that's okay. It just means more for us to eat, right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Look at that. We're not going to be doing any fancy pan flips with this. We're just going to use a spatula and move it around. Okay, we want to add a little bit of soy sauce. Yeah, you can pick different brands. If you use a gluten-free soy sauce, this meal would be gluten-free. There we go. This one isn't. Don't want to use too much. Actually, it just overtakes the flavor of everything else. And I probably used too much. That's okay too. My whole goal with cooking is to provide you with meals that you can try at home, that you're going to enjoy, and that taste good. And you know what, even if you use a bit too much of that or a bit too much of this, it's still, you can still eat it. Sesame oil. Oh, this is important. Add a little bit of sesame oil in it. Get that stirring. And then while all this is cooking up, we're going to go get the last ingredient, which, spring onions. Oh yeah, green onions. Okay, so we got our green onions to go in there. Put some in now. Now the one ingredient that I'm not going to put in here is MSG. Sorry, we just don't like the MSG that much. We're going to put a little bit of salt in there. A little bit of sea salt. There we go. Teaspoon and a half of sea salt. Get that mixed in there. So Uncle Roger, what are you thinking so far? I know you're probably trashing me, but that's okay. I can handle it. You do make me laugh, and you got great taste in shirt color. So, there we go, guys. A quick Saucy Sean fried rice. We're going to add some garnish. Bon appetit. You know, these stainless steel chopsticks, they just don't work.
No, not for rice.
So, we better get a fork, right? Or we'll get a spoon. That's really good. I would make it again. I would eat it. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and thumbs up the video. Like us on Facebook. Have yourselves a great day. From Saucy Sean to you.